So Monday night, harrowing. Tuesday, couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it.
Mermaids love playing games.
Shh.
Be quiet. Just whisper.
Yes.
So why didn't I send you home Wednesday? Should you have gone home Wednesday? Should I have brought another family in and done some stuff with them? Because problem, as simple as that, you said, and it was fixed. So what then? How do we then kind of continue?
I think you thought, no, they won't send us home because it might be worse the next night. You know, we might have to go through it again the next night first. But all the way through, I'm thinking, no, there's much deeper problems here. Right. You know, knew there were other problems to look at.
You were a really good team on Monday night. You were an incredible team. But then when we started to talk about things on Tuesday, we started to see that maybe in other areas you didn't feel like a team anymore. We were saying that, you know, I said, we might get the sleep thing sorted out, but I think then we're going to have to go to marriage guidance.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, we don't need it now.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
I don't think you do. No,
I don't.
But you're like a different person today.
Yeah. You were yesterday, weren't you?
Yeah, it started yesterday, didn't it? Your speech rate has gone down.
Yeah.
You just look so much calmer. You feel much more relaxed.
I feel like,
this is why it's been such a bloody success for us,
I think.
Right,
and you said to me last night, oh my God, you know, I'm starting to see the person that, you know, I knew before and that I fell in love with and things. And I thought, I'm starting to feel a bit more that person.
Yeah, that were Alison back, you know. So
well, okay, I was laughing.
You know,
so
it would just be good to see you laughing and being yourself and relaxed and just, you know, you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I've got a bit of Richard back that I recognise from the past. You were never an open and you were never an emotional man, but you did used to talk a little bit about feelings, and then Natasha came along and you closed that completely. And I'm recognising in you now the person that was pre-Natasha, that, you know, that we had a fantastic relationship pre-Natasha. And that then seems, I feel like, well, if you're reminding me of pre-Natasha and I'm reminding you obviously of a bit pre-Natasha, then the Natasha bit, it doesn't matter that Natasha's in there now, because now we can be family, but we can be couple and we can be me and you again.
Here's the moment that sort of shows a bit of what we've just been talking about, really, I suppose.
What's that? Get on with this.
It's your heart.
Whose?
Yours.
Hey?
When I saw that, I knew that Natasha would never get back into your bed again, because I knew that you would be in your bed and you would be in your bed together and want to be together, because it feels to me like you've kind of, brace yourself, you've kind of fallen in love with each other this week again. And
we never didn't love each other, did we?
You just forgot to show.
You've just realised, you know, it's just rekindling that spark.
And I think also it's very easy when we have children to forget that we're a couple. Yeah. Because we've become mum and dad.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I think then we pour everything into our children. What do you think could have happened to you as a family if you hadn't had this experience this week?
I think the relationship could have ended. I think it'd have niggled along, wouldn't it, for a bit longer?
I think it'd have niggled along.
Because I think at the end of the day,
both of us,
we could have both been there for Natasha, stayed there for Natasha, but led separate lives in the same house.
So she would have lived in a family with two unhappy separate parents.
I've always said I would never do that. So I probably at some point would have taken Natasha and gone.
Yeah, and that is the most damaging aspect of it all, really. The fact she was in your bed wasn't great, but the fact that you were both not that happy is worse for a child, because that, you know, the emotional temperature in the family is going to have a real impact on the child. So what would you say for you this week has given you?
I've just got lots out of it. I mean, the key things is Natasha now sleeps in her own bed and we're getting on.
I just think you're a great family, and I think you've got an absolutely fantastic daughter.
So do I.
Who has probably, in some bizarre way, saved her mum and dad's marriage, because it was she that brought you here.
Yeah.
And she just needed to do what she did, and then she's been as fine as can be all week, but she's given you two the space to sit down and look at things that I think in the long term will make her life a lot better, because she'll have a mum and dad who are happy.